on to the Chasta and Huey podcast. It's like hanging out with your childhood buddies at a dive bar having a beer together. Throw your headphones. Or better yet, they're like a security blanket. Maybe a little itchy, but still warm and cozy. It's time for the show. Here's Chasta and Huey. Cheers.
Cheers, brother man. Oh my God, I missed you.
Missed you too. We're back.
What the heck? Happy Thanksgiving, belated.
Yeah, happy belated Thanksgiving once again.
I mean, we've talked in our love languages, which is voice memos, a few times,
yeah.
But we haven't had a real conversation in a while.
Well, that's my thing. First off, I can't believe it's the first day of December.
Happy birthday to my niece, Michaela.
Yeah, happy birthday, Michaela.
24.
24.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
She's
God.
an old lady now.
Man, you're going to be on AARP pretty soon. Enjoy it while you can.
She's so freaking dramatic. Okay, so first of all, a real quick story. She actually does have she has a metal back. Her spine is like all metal. Her spine basically got replaced because she had scoliosis. She's very metal. So she does have obviously pains related to that. But I get a text message from her yesterday and she's like, oh my God, I can't move. Everything hurts. Is this what old age is? I'm like, bitch, 24. Wow. Are you kidding me? But apparently, to be fair, it wasn't just her bringing in the drama. There was a cold front coming in, so she can feel it when cold fronts, like when there's big weather changes about to happen. She's like a weather vane with her back.
Oh, is that a lightning rod?
She also could be that, which is terrifying.
Well, she's cold-blooded.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's so funny.
well, no, my thing is for you and I, today, it's wow, it's December 1st. This year's going by so fast. And a couple things. I see people, we got coworkers already. I see people online making fun of people who say, oh my God, it's the first day of December. This year's going by so fast. I'm sorry, I was going to catch myself from cussing. I was like, bullshit. Who cares? First off, people who say that, obviously are people the people that make fun of people that say, oh my God, it's December 1st. Man, this year's going by so fast. People who mock people with those statements. And you kind of defended it this morning. Yeah. I'll say this. People who make fun of those people, they're because I see online, some people we know posting about it, be like, oh, is it because your year was so boring or wasn't that productive? And now all of a sudden you realize, oh my God, the year's about to wrap and I haven't done anything to justify, I guess, doing anything with your life or anything like that, which to me, I'm like, that's such bullshit. For you and I, it's the complete opposite. This year has gone by so fast because we've done so much stuff all throughout the year. You and I joke on this podcast or on Bone Breakers or whatever, to me, we still mentally, I still feel like that Sublime interview, which was in May, Memorial Day weekend, that still feels fresh in my mind. It still feels like yesterday. And so, but that's over six months ago now at this point.
Well, it's truth. It's science that whenever you pack your life full of stuff, time moves quicker. Yes. So we have packed it in. My God, have we ever this year? And things have flown. But if you're sitting at home and you're not doing much, time moves kind of slow.
Yeah, that's my thing. You and I, we talked about this before. You think about May was busy because we're getting ready for summertime, outdoor concert season. We live our life kind of by quarters as far as what we do for the radio station or we do in our personal life, social life or events around the radio station. But spring was busy with stuff and then summertime, the outdoor concert season. And May was, like I said, Bottle Rock weekend. June, we had Metallica. July was 4th of July and other concerts. August, other concerts. September was football season. And then October, Halloween stuff. And November, Thanksgiving, that came out of nowhere. It just really, because you and I, the last couple of weeks leading up to Thanksgiving, we were busy getting stuff ready for other people. So it was just a lot of work. And so, the year flies by really fast when you are extremely productive. So if you say otherwise, then your life must be lame. That's my thing too. Here's the thing. We took a week off, which is the first time for me personally, I ever took a week off Thanksgiving week. I usually just take Thursday and Friday off. But this time around, we took the full week off. And I don't know about you, I was not ready to come back to work. I needed another week off. But then I'm telling myself, okay, we got the next 3 weeks to get through December, and then we're gonna have another 2 weeks off. So I'm eye on the prize. Get the next 3 weeks, which is going to be extremely busy, which for me personally, this is always my busiest time of the year, which I sent you the voice memo last night explaining why, you know why.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But it's going to be extremely busy. So for me, I was just recharging my batteries last week.
Yeah.
Just because the couple weeks leading up to Thanksgiving week was so busy. And then like for me, like Thanksgiving week was like finally rest, recharge the batteries. But you and I, we didn't have we were able to detach from the radio station. You and I were still doing different things. Yeah, doing different things for the station each day. You know, I was loading stuff every day, listening to some stuff, editing some stuff, and then other people were trying to get me to do other work. I'm like, no, I'm enjoying the last like few days of my vacation. Leave me alone. So
it's hard. I will say this, Michaela, birthday queen, you missed your birthday shout out, dear. The whole first minute and a half to 2 minutes of the hi Alex of this podcast was all about you and your metal back and the drama you bring and the fact that you can feel cold front. So when we're done here, you're gonna have to go back and watch the first part over again. But happy birthday, darling!
Happy birthday! You're a lightning rod.
Yeah, and if you ever say you're old again, I swear to God, I'm gonna smack you. Because Michaela is in charge of taking care of me when I'm older. Because Cody isn't old enough to like have agreed to make sure that I don't end up in a nursing home. One day I will challenge him on it. But Michaela, from a very young age, always promised, I will make sure that you are taken care of. You're not going to be, as long as I'm alive, you're not going to be in a nursing home. So Michaela is my girl. She's my girl. So she's going to take care of me. And I need that in writing. If you could comment that in writing, Michaela, so that everyone knows and we have lots of witnesses. Yeah, that'd be great. What I was going to say is what bothers me about Thanksgiving, since we're venting or the holidays or this job in particular, which we love, super grateful over here. Super grateful. Love. I don't like taking time off because there is no way in a 24-hour business, because the radio station is on 24/7, right? It runs all day, every day. Mm-hmm. And you have to keep up with that on a number of different, I won't go down a rabbit hole of all the different things, but there's a number of different things that you just have to watch all the time. It's hard for me to take days off when there is no day off. I took both laptops to New Orleans and they were both open at my house all the time. And I'm checking and I'm merging and all, because we don't get days off. Like it doesn't work like that.
Well, and I respect that.
And I'm grateful.
Yes, but don't get me wrong. I respect that. And I understand where you're coming from. And I have that same mentality as well. But at the same time, you give me a few days off. I am sleeping
ready to go.
I'm staying up till 2 a.m. I'm going back to my.
You really do. You go back to like a 13-year-old. Like you're like, I'll stay up because I can.
Yeah, like literally, like it's always summertime when I was, out of school, middle school, high school, college. I would just stay up late. I'm naturally just a late person, night person, and it's always sucked. The Sunday before going back to school, or in this case, going back to work, is tough. Actually, last night wasn't that too bad, easy to fall asleep because I purposely got up early yesterday just for my body to be a little tired. I didn't nap or anything. But my thing is like I see people out there online and stuff and wherever like, oh man, I hate taking time off. I miss work. I love work. I'm like, bullshit. Like, why are you trying to get fake brownie points to whoever you're telling this to act like you're some hard worker?
Your boss.
We're all hard workers here. But you and I, we value time away from work, and it's super important to recharge the batteries mentally, physically, but also enjoy your time with family and friends, the holidays, whatever the case may be. If you're someone that like, I need to get back to work, like what is wrong with your personal life that you can't enjoy your family and friends? Like, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I know, I'm with you, because those mornings I got to get up, grab a slow coffee, take it out by the pool, and sit there with Jay and Cody quietly. I will take that any day I can get it. Are you kidding?
Absolutely.
And ride our bikes down to City Park and play in the trees and stuff. Like, yes, sign me up.
Yes.
I'm down for that.
To be able to wake up without an alarm and then kind of sit in bed and do doom scrolling on your phone. I mean, at least that's what I do. And then get up, take a shower, and then go upstairs and like take your time making coffee. Or for me now, I've been peeing all morning. I've been drinking so many liquids now. Because like what I've been doing now is like I do a full glass of AG1, that stuff. I've been doing that. And then like the week before Thanksgiving, I got really sick, like a cold, and it was just tough to get through that week of all the work, and I need to recharge. So I went to the store and got Airborne and Emergency. So I've been doing like a tablet of Airborne and another pint glass, and then Emergency another pint glass. So like that's 3 like full.
You were hydrated.
Yes, hydrated
I'm very
there.
proud.
And then 2 cups of coffee today. So I'm on 5 cups of liquids in my body. So I'm like peeing and all morning, but like I'm trying to fill up my stomach. So it's not like, I'm craving. I'm trying to downplay my cravings that way naturally. Yep. So anyway, I'm just like, to me, it's like, don't get me wrong. We're back to work, but like, we're going to tough it out, grind it out. But don't, for me, sorry, now I'm like mumbling, I'm rambling on, but my thing is like, enjoy your vacation time. Like I enjoy it to the fullest. And if I could take more time off, I could. I mean, other people like, God, sorry, be careful what I'm saying, but it's just,
I know we're live. We can't edit this, remember?
I know. But anyway,
but say your piece.
No, but I never took a full week off before. I know other people are like, oh, I wish I could do that. I was like, well, yeah, like I have so much vacation time I don't use throughout the year. So I'm trying to burn it off before the year's over. So don't hate on me. Don't hate the player. Hate the game.
I don't think people should make anyone feel guilty. I told you this last week. You and I had a private conversation. Yeah. And I told you, you don't have to justify your time off. To me, I am technically your boss. To me or to anyone. You have time off. That was earned time off. You take it, period.
Yes.
Full stop. And nobody should make you feel guilty for that. Like that's yours to take.
I mean, real talk. I think like, before this past week, I had like 6 weeks vacation. I could take the whole month of December off. I know that was an old joke. Delmore's don't work in December. I could realistically could do that at some point.
You could.
Yeah.
You totally could. You'd probably rat fuck me in the
I know. That's the thing too. Yes. So.
Too bad you love your boss like best friend, because that would. But you and we're simpatico, and we get it all done, and it is a huge pain in the ass. But we're grateful, but it's a lot, and I'm sure a lot of people feel like that. I've been talking with Jay about that because it's the amount of work you have to do to get time off. You basically work double time up front. Right? Yes. It's like you're working in advance in order to like get those days eventually. Yeah, no, I mean, that's the thing. It's like in order to take a week off, you're crash coursing, doing like double time the week before to have everything lined up and ready to go. And even still, like for my own sanity, I don't get, I do have like a breaking point. It's like, okay, it's like, 5 o'clock in the day. I got to stop. Yeah. And then that's why I'll sprinkle in stuff throughout the rest of the week, as you know. So it's just that way. Like, okay, so I'm not overwhelmed the week leading up to it, I get breakdown. It. Yeah, I know. Well, it also gets confusing because like when you're working about 12 days ahead of yourself, it's hard to even keep where your head is. Like, what day am I on? What's happening? It's a little bit confusing. Anyway, we're getting in the weeds. So here we are, December 1st, aka Michaela Freeman's birthday. Happy birthday yet again, my darling.
Happy birthday.
She did put in the comments, I promise I will take care of you, or make Sydney. You won't have to make Sydney. Sydney's in it to win it as well. She's my adopted daughter. So the two of you, I will be fine. I will be very well taken care of. I'm not worried at all. But yeah, so we're heading into the holidays. Like it is going to be here so fast because time moves so fast, especially when you're loving your life and you're busy. It'll be here in just a matter of moments. So we want to make sure that both of us, likely together, because we do everything together, we're taking advantage of what is around us for the holidays. Like, how do we get the most out of the holiday season? And you found a great, like, are we calling it a bucket list, a holiday bucket list? Yeah,
I do. Here, let me share screen here.
I forgot we can share screen.
Yeah,
we know what we're doing. Look at us being Pants Live podcast.
Look what I know I'm doing. Yeah, let me bring this up here. Let me see. Is this the right one?
Producer mode.
I know. There we go. Oh, let's see. Am I the right one? Oh, that's the last one. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead.
Oh, that was San Francisco's. Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Give me 1 sec. Yeah.
I have Bay Area pulled up. We can do whichever one.
Yeah. That's the one I wanted. Yeah. Okay.
Bay Area Christmas bucket list.
No, that's Napa.
Oh, for God's sakes. Do you want me to just, I don't think I can share because I didn't start.
Here, let me start over. Or here, I got it.
See, sorry. I said we were professional. That was my fault. I jinxed us. I totally screwed up. I should have never said. I should have never got.
There we go.
Yay! We got
it.
We got there. Jesus, my eyes. Okay, I'm going to have to make this bigger. Okay, so Bay Area Christmas bucket list. We'll see if we've done any of these. I think we've done a couple of these.
So here, well, I do want to shout out.
Pretty good about doing this stuff.
Yeah, so I got this off. There's an Instagram page called Travel Realizations. Shout out to this person. I just stumbled across it. Like it was just Instagram was on my algorithm. It just popped up, and I saw she did like if you go to her page, she has like travel tips around the Bay Area and other places. So it's a great page to follow that I just stumbled across. But I saw she made this really cool graphic of Bay Area Christmas bucket list. So yeah, things to do to kind of celebrate Christmas throughout the month of December, places to go specifically. And so she has Bay Area, but then she also has San Francisco, Oakland, San Jose, Napa. So you're covering like all 4 regions of the Bay Area, San Francisco, East Bay, South Bay, North Bay, et cetera. So it's really cool. But the Bay Area one, I thought that was really cool. We can kind of start there and just go over this list. I think it's really important because I think there's a lot of people who love Christmas and want to celebrate and participate. But like, where do you start? Like the Bay Area is so big and there's so much going on. Where do you begin? So I think it's really cool. Like maybe start creating new family traditions or date night, whatever the case may be, places to go and just have some fun this holiday season.
Yeah, the first one on the list we actually did for the very first time last year, which was go to the Fairmont Hotel, the gingerbread house there in San Francisco. And we took Cody, and I will say it's beautiful, but it's small. Like when you walk in, you and I had this conversation. Like, I mean, and when I say small, I don't mean like small physically. Like it's a big house, but it's not that big. You walk in and you walk right back out. It's like you just go like that, right? Am I crazy? It was small.
It's like a tree house, not a tree house, but like a fort, maybe for kids.
I feel like a tree house. I think like a large tree house fort, maybe a tiny home. It is a gingerbread tiny home. I think that's what we're looking for. Like when you say like a gingerbread house that's life size, you think like, I don't know, what was I thinking? A 2-bedroom, 1 bath? Like that's ridiculous, but I guess I was.
Or a San Francisco apartment.
Yeah, exactly. But it is small, but it's still worthy of seeing.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, wasn't there like there's some like little toys or some little things for kids to play while they're in there? But yeah, it's really more the outside, I feel like. It's just the spectacle of the design, the setup of the gingerbread outside where you take group photos. I mean, that lobby for the Fairmont Hotel, when you walk in, it's beautiful. They got a huge Christmas tree inside. They have bartenders serving
very expensive drinks.
Yeah, very expensive drinks.
Very expensive drinks.
And then, the gingerbread house is like towards the back. And you can just, like, I see a lot of people who are either staying at the hotel or people who just want to come through and hang out in the lobby area. It's gorgeous. And I remember when I went with my brother, we walked around the hotel and I think there was a great view outside. We went to go check out. So, yeah, the gingerbread house is a spectacle. And just that part of San Francisco, it's really nice. It's like, a block away from the Masonic, technically, right?
Nob Hill. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. That's where Grace Cathedral is, which, by the way, it has a cool experience this year. It's not on this list, but it's called Aura. This is not an ad. I got an Instagram ad for it, but it's basically like, do you remember when they did like the Vincent van Gogh thing where like there's all this imagery, like all of his art was on the walls and it was like immersive and you're like floating around in a painting. Okay. It's that kind of idea inside of Grace Cathedral, which is like the most beautiful in San Francisco. It's cool. And like lights, like freaking lasers. It's cool.
Is Cathedral is that the thing that was like right across you from Masonic? It looks like a church kind of?
It is a church. Yes.
It is a church. Amen. Yes. So that's why I parked at Chevelle right over there.
Yeah. I love that this is live because that was hilarious. Oh, my sweet darling little baby Huey. Yes, Grace Cathedral is a beautiful church. You should look into going to that. It looks, we're going on the 22nd, I think, but it looks incredible. And it's right across. So you've got the Fairmont and you've got the Masonic and you've got what's the one with
it's the White Hotel, like it's white.
Yeah.
But like the presidents stay there.
Yes. And it has the circular restaurant and bar up at the top. People are probably screaming. You know what I'm talking about, though. The Top of the Mark. Top of the Mark is the name of the restaurant.
Let me see.
The Mark Hopkins. Mark Hopkins?
Yeah, built in 1926, the historic Mark Hopkins Hotel.
Look at me with the memory.
I think that's the one.
Yeah, it is. It is. Definitely.
Okay.
So you can walk that whole like 2 or 3 square blocks and there's so much to see. It's beautiful.
Well, the Fairmont inside is also the Tonga room, correct? Right?
Love the Tonga room.
Yeah.
Love. That's such a great place. We've done his birthdays there before.
Well, that's the thing. You go in there and you get like great tiki drinks. But to me, when you're there, you see the big ship. To me, it looks like a scene from the Goonies at the end. Yeah. So, I mean, that's another great spot too. So like, I think I did that last year. You go to a gingerbread house, walk around, check out the lobby, check out the view at the back of the hotel, and then go to the tongue room, get a couple drinks, get nice and lit. Loaded.
Loaded.
Yes. Get red face like Santa Claus. You're good to go.
It's a good time for sure. Yeah. All right, let's see. Second on this list, the Westin St. Francis. Apparently there's a sugar castle inside of Westin St. Francis. Have you been to that? I have not.
Yes. So that's the hotel I was telling you about where my brother and I went a couple weeks ago to Union Square. We walked in to the front, or we thought it was the front of the Westin St. Francis, but the spinning doors were gone. It was regular doors, and we were confused. The doorman says, "Can I help you?" And they're like, "Where's the spinning doors?" They took it out because Steph Curry now has like that restaurant inside, and like they built a bar right outside. So I don't know where the Sugar Castle is going to be now, because it's usually in that area where the bar is sitting. So I need to go over there. But I mean, the lobby is still huge, so I'm sure they'll put the castle somewhere else. I guess. Okay. But yeah, no, it's really cool. I mean, I thought it was a gingerbread house, but I guess technically it's called a Sugar Castle. So, but it's like real food, I think.
Okay, you could really eat it. You could take a bite. Wouldn't recommend, but you could. Yeah,
just stare at it. But yeah,
maybe get a little glue.
But that's the thing. Well, that's the thing with Union Square. Like you can go park at Union Square. Go to Macy's, which that's on a separate list. But yeah, I love going to Union Square like for Christmas season, because they have the big tree in the middle of Union Square there. They got also the ice ring. You got Macy's. You got all the other stores to kind of walk around, and you got that, San Francisco cool weather air, and just the smell in the air. It smells like Christmas, the holiday season. And yes, right across the street is the Westin St. Francis. So check out the Sugar Castle there.
Yeah, and in one of those shops, they have little puppies. They have like a puppy display in
Macy's. I think that's Macy's, around the corner. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool one. And as you just mentioned, ice skating in Union Square is next. That one's pretty self-explanatory. The Great Dickens Fair in Daly City. So this is something that we have done with Cody every year since he was born. And it's just very whimsical. It's, it's the land of Charles Dickens, basically, comes to life. It's one of those things, much like the Renaissance Fair, where all the characters, volunteers, I don't know if they get paid, whatever, the people who work there, they get dressed up in their Victorian era, beautiful gowns and suits and all this stuff. And it's just really whimsical. I love going to that. That's the thing that gets me in the spirit of Christmas.
I really want to check that out. Like, I don't think I've never actually done it before. So I would love to go over there.
So cool.
And I'm with you. Like, I love going to a place where it gets like converted into like a setting, and you're either like time travel or whatever the case may be, but just experience a new setup like that. So to me, I would love to really check that out. And
it's beautiful. I mean, it's like being in London, in the Victorian era. I mean,
gotcha.
It's incredible. They do theater and nightlife, and they have areas that are adults only, where they have really inappropriate humor stuff, and it's great. Yeah, we love it. That's tradition.
I would love to do that as well. And then, what is this one? Holidays at Filoli, Woodside?
Okay, so I just went to Filoli. So Filoli is a huge mansion. It was a mansion that was built right after the Great Earthquake. And it was a family that moved out to Woodside, basically. It's off of 280 there. And it is a massive mansion on these huge grounds. We went there for the pumpkin patch, and the trolls exhibit. They had an exhibit where these huge trolls were out in the forest, and you could walk up and take pictures of them. Incredible art installation. So our girl Mari was just at the holiday version of Filoli last night. She was posting on.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yes.
Okay.
That was Filoli.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So it's just like a huge mansion that's decorated. So you just walk around.
It's stunning. Yeah.
Are you able to go inside the house, the mansion?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like, no one's living
like
there.
A royal palace for us. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
We don't have that, but it's that vibe.
Okay. I'll love to check that out. I mean, Woodside's a cool area. Isn't Woodside, God, I think there's a restaurant Tinelli goes to.
Yes, there is. I can't remember the name of it, but I think it's up at the top of Skyline.
Okay. All right. Maybe we'll get Tinelli out of the house.
He texted me from Filoli. He was at Filoli like a couple days after I was, and was texting me pictures.
Oh, really?
And stuff. Yes.
Oh, okay, I'll need to ask him, because we were texting on the weekend about something else, Niner stuff, and then so okay, I'll need to ask him. Maybe he could meet us there.
That would be awesome. Christmas in the park in San Jose, I've never done.
Oh, it is. I love that. To me, that's so much fun. I love Christmas in the park in San Jose. It's right there downtown, a couple blocks from like where the San Jose Improv is. I mean, it's this huge park that's there all year, but they obviously decorated Christmas theme. They kind of fence it. Do they fence it off? No, people can walk in and out, but they got like hot chocolate stands and coffee stands, and then just all these old school, like a mixture of decorations, like old and new. And they got people selling stuff. It's just a really cool experience, music, and it is fun. Like, to me, I think it's a really great experience. So parking can be a little tough, so just plan ahead. There's that one hotel, there's a parking garage a couple blocks up. It's right around from the convention center there. But no, there's a place to park, and there's a great hotel. It's the St. Clair I've used many times if I have to go to the bathroom really bad. So there's a great bathroom there.
I'm sure they love that.
Oh, totally. That's our go-to spot if we're in a pinch. No
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. I love it. I'll have to make a point to go to that this year. I don't know what Enchant San Jose is. Do you know what that is?
I have no idea. Let me see.
Look that up.
Quick Google search here. Ooh,
it's
like a light show?
Cool.
Let's see. I'm looking online.
PayPal Park. Award-winning and story-propelled holiday light maze. It's a light maze experience featuring stunning and larger-than-life light sculptures, ice skating experiences. Oh, so they basically, PayPal Park turns into a whole Christmas experience.
Yeah, I'm looking at these photos here. That is awesome. Can I share this screen too? Will it screw me up?
Wow. Apparently they do this in LA, Las Vegas. So this is not just a San Jose thing.
Okay. This looks amazing.
That does look amazing. We definitely should go to that. I would love to do that.
Okay. I got to check that out.
People always talk about the Fantasy of Lights drive-through in Los Gatos. I've never been to that just simply because Los Gatos is not very close to you or I. But that I always love driving around and looking at lights. Like that's again, whimsical. That's my word of the day.
But I think that costs money though, right? It's like, got to pay to get through.
Probably. A lot of those like places, even neighborhoods now, like they'll kind of band together and have like an entrance point. There's one in Oakland that we went to last year like that.
Yeah.
Glowfari. I have not gone to Glowfari, but that does look really fun. That's at the zoo, right?
I believe so. Okay. I mean, I see the little animal face here, so I'm guessing it's like a safari with Christmas lights. So
yeah, that looks fun. Of course, the Nutcracker. True story. I have never seen the Nutcracker, not in my whole life, in any city at all. I've never. I can't believe that, but I never have. Have you?
I think I've seen it on TV. I've never seen it in person, but I think I've seen it on TV as a kid. Like there used to be like a TV version on CBS or something like that back in the day.
Yeah, it's not super appealing to me, even though I was a ballerina, believe it or not. But I do have a friend that's in a Nutcracker in Pacifica this year, so maybe this will be my year. Eucalyptus Street in San Carlos. I assume that's just a really pretty street where rich people have nice houses and lights.
Probably.
I don't know.
Let's be real. Yeah, if you live in a really nice neighborhood,
it's probably what it is.
And you can afford someone to set up the decorations in your front yard. It's probably gonna look cool.
Yeah,
all
exactly.
Your neighbors.
Same story as Christmas Tree Lane in Palo Alto. I've always heard about that one.
Well, I want to shout Christmas Tree Lane in Alameda. We have our own street here on Thompson Ave. It is cool. Like, it's a lot of these nice houses. They all band together and they all decorate, different themes on each house. And there's a Santa Claus that sits out there up until the 23rd because December 24th, he's busy that night.
He's totally busy. He's booked.
Yeah. So, Thompson Street, it's Thompson Street, Thompson Ave. Horse on me, Alameda.
You're
guy.
King of Alameda.
Hello, I know. Thompson Avenue. Yes. Thompson Avenue. So yeah, Christmas Tree Lane there. That is fun there. So
there you go.
And that's, so I'll link up.
A plan of attack. We have 3.5 minutes till I need to get my winner for Motley Crue. So my question to you is, do you want to do a Huey help quickly?
Yeah, we do a quick one. Yeah, sure,
okay.
Why not?
All right, cool. Well, I have two. Did you have a preference, or you meant to just pick and surprise me?
The first one. I think they're
okay.
Yeah, more fun there.
Yep, I gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Are we playing the sounder? No.
Oh yes. Sorry. See, man.
I was waiting on my.
If you've got trouble, we've got the cure for what else?
I was enjoying my
Bay
vacation.
Area's bestie, Huey, is here with advice.
It's Huey Help.
Okay, so This one is pretty funny. This has to do with family. You're going to see a lot of family at the holidays, and sometimes that could be a good thing or a bad thing. So Cam, he says, my dad has been dating someone new for about a year now. So new, but not super new. And they're probably going to get married. She's kind, she cares, and all the grandkids adore her, which I'm grateful for. But she tries so hard to be liked that it's honestly exhausting to be around her. Everything is overly sweet, overly cheerful, overly perfect, and it feels like a performance. I know she's nervous about stepping into the space my mom left when she passed away. Oh my God, Cam, you're an asshole. And I want to give her grace, but my siblings and I all feel the same way. I don't want to hurt her feelings or make things awkward with my dad, but how do you politely encourage someone to just be real? Or do I just need to accept that this is who she is and get used to it? That's tough.
One, I've been in that situation where around people who I feel like always put on an act around me, and I'm like, chill out, like keep it real, like be yourself. Like this is not you all the time. Like if we put a security camera or a hidden webcam, I want to see the real you in that situation. In these type of things, whenever like I feel like you're venting about someone or questioning about someone, I always try to like think it from their perspective, switch shoes here, the other person's foot. Am I getting that metaphor right?
In their shoes.
In their shoes.
Take a step in their shoes. Yes, walk in their shoes. You got it. You were almost there.
I'm almost there. See, I'm rusty because I was enjoying my vacation. But I was just gonna say, I think from her perspective, she's obviously overcompensating. She feels insecure that she's stepping into this family. And I'm sure she's like, I want to do my best so they accept me for who I am and accept me as a person. I adore this family. I want to be, I want everyone to get along, and I don't want creating awkward situations. So I think that's from their perspective. If you look at it from that perspective, then take a step back and be like, okay, but then maybe, get to a point, maybe talk to your dad. That might be the thing. Like maybe have that conversation, private conversation with your dad, and then they can relay it to them in some form, communication. And then maybe she'll get the hint that way and then start loosening up over time.
I think that's really good advice. Thomas in the comments. Hi, Thomas. Brother Thomas. Happy belated birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday, Thomas.
The best way to welcome someone to the family is to kindly let them know that it's okay to let your guard down, or they will get a bunch of family-friendly guff. I agree. I think what you just said about talking to the dad is saying we really want to get to know her. We feel like, maybe she's a little nervous to be around us, but we want to get to know her as she is. Maybe ask the dad, like, is she always this freaking nice? You can be real with your dad.
Be playful. Yeah.
Be playful about it. This just happened to me on the flight to New Orleans. There was this woman who was a flight attendant for us, and she was so sugary sweet. I looked at Jay and I go, am I the asshole, or is she like a robot? Like, what's happening? It was to the extreme. Every time she would pick something up, she'd be like, it's my absolute pleasure. Like, and I was like, is this woman, like, is she AI? Are they testing AI to be flight attendants now in United? Like, what's happening? And Jay just started giggling. He got the giggles. I think because he was like, yeah, you're the asshole. She's just nice. Like, get over it. But it was so over the top that you were just sitting there going, there's no way that she's like this all the time.
Well, here's the thing, because
my absolute pleasure to pick up your trash. No,
okay, that's a little exaggerating, a little over the top. Then I was gonna say, see, Chasta, you're around so many assholes in your regular life, you don't know what kindness is anymore.
I don't know what kindness is anymore. You're right.
I'm kidding. I'm
out
kidding.
Of the ordinary. You're funny, but it's funny. I won't say any names. I have to be careful with this one, but there is someone in my life who's dating someone that seems very, 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 very nice. And I said to another member of the family, I said, oh, don't you like so-and-so? And she said, yeah, but he's too nice. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, I guess it's coming off as fake. Like this in this scenario where Cam is saying, like, it can't be possible that you're always that happy. You're always that nice. Like, it just starts to feel fake. Like, when is the other shoe going to drop? So I think it is important. Jay's mom asked me whenever we first started dating, she was like, when do I get to know the real you? She said that to me, but that's very Lola. Like, she just said, she is.
Wow.
And I was like, but I am, this is a really douchey thing to say. This is really douchey, but I'm going to say it. I am a genuinely nice person. Like, I feel like I try to be nice and kind. Okay. But especially when I'm meeting my future husband's mom. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna be an asshole. But she's a New York Italian, so she's got that like hard edge to her. She's always going to tell you what she thinks. And so I'm a, sweet girl from the Bible Belt in Southern Oklahoma. Those two personalities are very different. This is 20 years ago, obviously. She knows exactly who I am now. But I am still fucking nice, okay? I am kind. No matter what Huey says, no matter what. I'm not a bitch. I mean, I have my moments, but usually what happens is I'm not a bitch to the person. I just call Huey and yell at him about the situation.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know everything about you people out there.
He really does. He really does know where all the bodies are buried. Anyway, okay, that's really good advice. And now I have to go because I got to give my motley crew. But that was good, Cam. I think you need to be grateful that she's not a raging bitch. So let's start with that.
Yeah,
and
focus
then
on the positive.
Talk to your dad. Yeah, talk to your dad and be like, "Hey, is she always this nice?" Or like, "What's gonna happen here?" I am fucking nice. Quote of the day. Thank you, Thomas. By the way, I saw a message come in from Dan. Where is Dan? He's in there somewhere. Yes, Zed has a gig. Is that this Saturday at Bottom of the Hill? I believe it is. I think it is. I got to look that up. But yeah, love Zed. So if I can get a sitter, I'm all over it. Is that an all ages show? We'll have to look that up.
Come on, Chasta. Don't be nice if you can't promise.
I know. I am fucking nice. Underline bold effing. All right, I gotta go get my winner. Thank you guys for being here.
You guys.
One more. Happy birthday to Michaela. We love you.
Happy birthday, Lightning Rod. A sound effect. When she shows up now.
It's gonna be like Harry Potter with the lightning. That's her.
Bye, guys.